What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
If you ain't talking the real, then we ain't gon' talk to ya.
What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
If you ain't talking the real, then we ain't gon' talk to ya. Man, oh man, I just had a hard time setting this stuff up. That is some bull crap right there.
He was having technical difficulties.
Like always, like every show. But what's up? It's your boy T-Man, aka T-Mandible, BKA Anthony Huff.
And what's up? This is Nicole Sunshine.
Yeah.
We are back from Fun in the Sun. But before we go there,
the sun.
if you like what we're talking about, like and share, invite your friends.
Share.
And if you want to be hooked up with having advertisement for your business, inbox us. I will get back to you. If you want to come on for your business and have an episode of interview, inbox me. I'll get back to you.
Most definitely.
Yes. So we had to get the beginnings out the way.
Like and share.
Like and share. And invite your friends. And we're on YouTube, Google Play, SoundCloud. We're also on iTunes Podcast. Come on now. Like and share. Subscribe.
We're also on Twitter, but I don't be on there, so I don't know what Twitter's doing.
I'm on Twitter.
I'm hardly on Facebook.
I be on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We all over.
I'm just a tech guy, so I just leave it at that.
Yeah. He does the tech stuff and I do the advertisement and everything else. Yes. Now, we normally do serious conversations and things of that nature, but we gotta mix it up a little.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta have fun in the sun.
Fun in the sun
and
while
this is part 2.
Well, actually, it's kind of warm outside today here in Buffalo. I'm really excited. For this little heat wave that we're actually sitting in the studio. We should be enjoying fun in warmth. There's no sun.
I'm happy because coming back from vacation, I had to call Shami and was like, SOS, chick down, hair down, we need you. And she hooked the sister up last night.
Yeah, somebody, I ain't even gonna lie to you, somebody was asking me, they was like, what's up with your homegirl hair? Oh, I saw her on Facebook, your homegirl hair was like done. I was like, what you mean done? Like done up? Like somebody? No. It looked like she just like jumped in the pool, jumped out the pool, and it's just frizzed up on her.
That's what happens. I was gonna let you talk about Miami first. But with my hair,
listen.
since I'm mixed, when the water hits my hair and it dries, it goes real quick.
Man.
Like it sucks up the water.
And then I saw pictures. I'm like, her hair popped back in a ponytail with this big puff in the back. I was like, man, what did she do? She gotta go to the freaking wedding tomorrow, and she got this big puff ball on the back of her head, like a third grade picture, like a third grade school picture. Got the big puff ball.
Yo, Balik, good looking out. She braided my hair up for me because the Mexicans didn't know how to do my hair.
You know not to have the
Mommy, come on, you're Mexican. You flat iron. I had to tell her, look, the wedding's about to start. Hello, hurry up. Andale. I was like, you know what? So, tame it. Girl, you know when that water hit Shamia, it's a wrap.
Yo, she was in that commercial. She should have been in that commercial. They was like, they see the lady hair, and they're like, ooh, girl. And then they hand her this the product. Ooh, girl.
My hair was toe up, but I had fun.
We had fun.
We had a blast.
It looked like y'all had fun.
Oh, we sure did.
I saw pictures. I seen picture galore. I seen picture galore, like y'all on the beach.
We make memories with our kids.
Y'all on the beach. The wedding was beautiful, by the way. Oh my gosh, the colors, everything came together.
Being up on that roof with that wind blew her veil off. That's how windy it was.
It looked like everybody was sweating.
Yeah, we was.
Everybody was. Every picture you see, I guarantee you, they had to have like paper towels wiping their head off before they go take a picture. Hold on, let me just get this real quick. But everybody looked nice. The wedding looked nice.
It was, but we was all sweating in places everywhere. I was like, whoo! Okay, these heels is hurting my feet. This heat is on us because we was on a rooftop, and that sun was just beaming, but the ocean water was breezing. I was like, Jesus be a fence, Lord.
You know what they do in Mexico though? While you were out there, you know they say the reason why they eat a lot of hot stuff, it's to make them sweat, so they can cool off in the breeze.
I don't understand that one.
I would not eat hot stuff.
Look, until the wedding, we was in the water. I was like, look.
What time the wedding start? Hold on, let me get 10 more minutes.
I couldn't do the water that night.
Oh, no, yeah, because your hair, yeah.
Oh, my hair was a mess, man. Listen, look at here. We landed, got to the resort. I had my bathing suit under because our sister is red tea. I'm ready. When I hit the beach or the pool and it's hot, I told my kids and my husband, I said, put your trunks on under your clothes, because when we hit the resort, you know you gotta wait to check in.
Yeah.
They can take your luggage, hop on in.
Man, it looked like y'all had no, you know, they ain't listen.
But a sister did. I was like, 2 pesos said, deuces.
2 pesos, that's it? That is messed up.
Jayla was like, Ma, for real though, you gonna do us like that?
$1 American is like 40 pesos.
20, okay, let me tell you, $1 US currency is 20 pesos.
Oh, 20 pesos.
Okay, and 50 pesos is $2.50. I said, what in the shenanigans?
When I was in the DR,
it was different. You give $100, you got 200 back.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, because when I went to
I have to do this. I went to
Punta Cana. Their pesos is kind of different then. So it's like we gave them $1 and we got back like 30 something pesos.
See, yeah, man.
Or 40, somewhere around
Mexico
there.
Cheap. I was like,
Well, still, our dollar's still worth a lot there, so it don't matter.
But I had a speech with the kids. I said, look at here now. We out of the country. I don't want to hear no fighting. We are on vacation.
No fighting. Y'all should be having fun.
Look, they wasn't fighting. It was so secure and locked down. We didn't have to worry about the kids. They had a teen club room for them. They had the pool. Our room had a balcony looking down at the water. So if we wanted to leave,
so y'all can see.
Look, go ahead, baby.
Go ahead, go play.
He's 8 years old, but he was with his brother. He met his friends. He's chilling with people he didn't know before. Look at here. Let's dip. Hubby and wife time. And the food was so good. Oh my God.
You know, Mexican food.
But they had Caribbean food there. Every station different. Mexico.
Yeah.
And then when Jalen got back, he had to take his Spanish verbal conversation. And since we was in Mexico, he was using it all the time down there. He was like, Mommy, while we're down here, we need to speak Spanish. I said, no, baby. You can speak Spanish because my Spanish is muy poquito. Muy poquito. So he was speaking. I was like, okay, now what you just say to them for me. Okay.
Right. You know what?
He passed with 100.
You know what they do? This is thing where you can give to the people and you put it to their ear or something like that, and you start talking English, and it translated as you're talking to them.
Oh, why didn't you tell me that before we left?
It's probably expensive. Like, it's like a little translator. You can put it to their ear, and as you speak English, it comes to them in Spanish or whatever. It got Chinese, Japanese, everything in it. I think it's real dope.
We had fun. After the wedding, the next day, on the plane to New Orleans.
How your kids take the airplane? They like the plane? Oh my God.
We left Mexico and made it to New Orleans. And who that? I found out where Drew Brees lives. Who that? Who?
Yo, How?
Kids are good with the play. Miles had ear condition problems when he was a baby.
So they're popping in the ears.
So I make sure he chews gum and has headphones in his ears when we lift off, and I keep telling him yawn to, you know, what I mean? To unpop it, because he had to get ear tubes, and they thought they might have had to do deeper surgery if the ear tubes didn't work for him. That's how bad my baby had it.
Oh.
But he was good.
That's good.
He be smacking that gum. Yo, dude, chew your gum with your mouth closed. Oh, I can't take it. Don't smack your gum.
Hey, we all do it though. We all do it.
Look, like you.
And we smack our gum when we ain't paying attention.
I like to pop my gum and make bubbles.
See,
but that sounded like a cow.
Oh man.
That sounded like a cow. But my kids was good with it. They was so happy they was getting their passport stamped. They was like, we international.
Shoot, I gotta find my passport. I'm trying to get it.
You gotta find your passport.
I put it away in a box in a
make
closet.
Sure it ain't expired.
No, it ain't expired. Believe me, it ain't expired.
Costs too much money.
Yeah. I still got it though. I think it's on my desk in my room, but I only got one stamp. I'm trying to stamp some more.
You better stamp it. So how was Miami? Welcome to Miami.
Miami was hot. Every day.
Yes.
And I liked it though.
Because Miami, they half naked.
Yeah, half
look
naked.
Forward.
I was,
don't look to the left. Don't look to the right.
As a married man, me and my brother-in-law, as married men.
How many rolled with y'all?
It was 6 of us.
Deep.
It was 6 of us. In some areas it was conflicts of where we gonna go, because one person want to go here, somebody else want to go there, but it is what it is. It's 6 of us. We try to make do what we got and where we going and what we gonna see, you know what I mean? So
that's why I like to just do me and my husband on the trip.
But South Beach will get a married man in trouble. South Beach will get a married.
Get anybody in trouble.
I think my eyes wandered off a lot as I was holding my wife's hand. That's how bad it was. I was like, and she saw me.
She didn't pop you?
No, she saw me one time, and she like, She said that, and my head straightened back up. I was like, I am so sorry. I'm like, I've never seen this before. This is different. At one point, we were walking on the beach, and it was a lady topless, and at first,
This
us
was
as
South
men.
Miami?
Yeah, it was on South Beach. Us as men, some men be like, I'm not gonna lie. I took a second look. The first look, I just, how you glance at something real quick and you just keep it moving.
Oh,
but then it dawned on me. I'm like, this lady is sitting here topless. So I'm like, yeah, right. She's topless. And me and my brother-in-law kind of was like, yeah, she topless. And then we kept moving though. That was kind of weird. It was strange. But if you're a single man and you with the fellas to South Beach, that's a place for you. But if you married,
that's not a
or in a relationship, and if your will is weak and you are in a relationship,
don't go to Miami.
You will fail as a husband. If your will is weak and you are married or in a relationship, you will fail tremendously. Because there was a lot of stuff there that married men and women in relationships shouldn't be seeing.
Oh, I know. We learned that when we went to Miami.
Yeah. But the sand was soft.
That water.
The sand wasn't even, it was hot out there, but the sand wasn't hot. That was something different to me. I'm like, this sand ain't hot. And I thought the ocean was going to be warm when I jumped in that ocean. It was cold. That was some cold water.
Shabia said, you're a man. It's understandable, but get caught. You only get one look.
Hey. See,
I know that's right. Look, he don't look.
I caught my wife.
Popped upside his head like.
I caught my wife looking at these musclehead dudes walking up the thing all swole, chest all swole. I swole my chest up a little bit. Like, I got that too a little bit. but
I don't think that's cute.
I got old man boobs, so.
If you are in shape and you got the muscles, but not looking like
they wasn't. No, they were.
He-Man.
No, they wasn't too buff. They were like more. It was like an athletic build, like a basketball player build.
Okay.
You know, but I'm sitting there.
Back in the day on the basketball court, and the summer came, and the shirts came off, and the shorts, and the fellas sweating, and we're playing basketball. Oh, I play basketball with you.
It was cool though, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's South Beach. If you with your boys, you gotta be.
So we could play basketball and have fun at the same time.
South Beach for single people. It's for single people. I mean, it's for married people. I mean, like I said, if you're a newlywed, South
don't go there.
South Beach ain't for you. Your will is still weak. You ain't been in a long enough marriage to be on South Beach.
Did you see the monks?
I didn't see any monks because it was Pride Week probably. It was Pride Week. Pride.
Okay, hate to the pride.
The rainbow.
Hate to the pride.
And they do it strong down there. I noticed that.
Oh, they did.
When it was dark.
Don't get it twisted.
One of the buildings was.
You might get jumped by.
One of the buildings was lit up as a rainbow. They took a whole building that was lit up lights rainbow because the next day it was Pride Festival. I didn't know it, but it was interesting. It was. I'm stuttering because it was. Hey, you do what you do. That's your life. I'm not against you. I'm not against you. That's what you like. You like it. So I'm not against none of it. But it was a group of it was a group of gay men behind us at one point, and I kind of felt uncomfortable because one of them was looking at me, and he was looking at me.
They're not supposed to do that.
He was looking at me. He was looking at me.
I have friends that are, and if they know that you're straight, they don't.
Man, listen, I had a gay person say this to me before. I was like, yo, dog, I'm straight. And he was like, even what he say? He was like, you can make a circle out of straight lines. Ooh. All I'm saying is,
okay.
They do what they do. It is what it is.
Yeah, we love all.
I almost put my shirt on after I saw him looking. They were.
Oh, it's too hot to be.
I felt uncomfortable,
Man,
but you know, ain't nobody bother us. Nobody was bothering. We ain't bothering. We all people. We are human. It is what it is.
Well, hubby and I went to Miami before we went on a cruise ship. We when we do our trips, we do our trips.
What else we do there? You know what? And it's a lot of
the monks. They may have got wind of what was going on because they be walking the beach.
It was. Oh yeah, they probably. Yeah, it was. But you know what? They probably. I don't know. I can't say nothing because I don't know why the monks weren't there. They weren't there.
What else y'all do? Did y'all have some seafood? Because you down in Miami, you got to have some seafood.
I had gator.
I tried that. I didn't like that.
The way they cooked it almost tastes like fish.
I didn't like that.
I had gator. I had salmon. I had a big. No, gator was good. I had a big meal. It was like $25.
Seafood.
I had a meal. It came with like gator, catfish, and frog legs.
We couldn't find no place that did the frog legs.
And then it had a pile of French fries up under it. I was full. They had frog legs.
Frog legs.
Frog legs was actually, the way they made it was real good. I mean, I had people that made frog legs and it was all nasty and sticky and disgusting. I'm like, I can still taste the skin or something. The texture of it. They fried it up real nice. Cause that was when we did that. It looks like a swamp tour, but it's their river. The guy was like, "How many of you got up this morning in Florida?" We was like, "Us? Yeah." How many of you people drank some of the water? I was like, I drank the water. Well, this area is where all the water come from. I looked down, I was like, I was drinking this water? But
the water.
But we had, we got to see the gators. We did a trip on there. We did
you did the gator swamp tour?
Yeah.
Oh no.
They had the it was a fan boat. We was on one of those big boats with the fan on it.
And did y'all stop and let the gator come near the
No,
boat?
we ain't do all that. No. No, because gators, did you know alligators can jump out 3/4 the length of their body?
Yes. And did you know alligators can climb fences and climb over things? No, you
But-
won't. I'm not going into their land, their territory.
But
The devil is a liar.
But it was dope. We got the dude crank that joint up. We going on a
And then what if it broke down in the middle of the swamp? No.
Oh, it's cool. The water is only about 4 feet deep.
No.
What is about? Oh, let me tell you what my brother-in-law did. This is funny. This is funny. We're chilling. There's no gate between the water and the sidewalk where we were. So it's the sidewalk, a little bit of grass,
For what?
and water.
The swamp?
Where the swamp at?
Oh no.
Right? So I'm chilling, and me and my brother-in-law look over. It's like, yo, that's an alligator in the water. Remember, there's no gate. There's nothing. That alligator could have jumped out the water and came and got us.
No.
So we chilling. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I'm taking pictures. Because it was pretty far. It was pretty far.
Them suckers can zoom in. This is their land.
Let me tell you what he did. He threw a stick at it.
What?
He threw
Really?
It wasn't
an agitator.
It wasn't a heavy stick. It was like a little stick. It was like a little stick, but it splashed near it, and that joint jumped out the water and clamped on that joint.
Ooh,
And then it
so he was watching y'all.
Man, and then it started swimming towards us. But as her husband did this, as my sister's husband did this, this is what he did. This man, did it stop on her?
I don't know. This was Jalen that called in.
Oh, this man, this is what my brother-in-law did this. The alligator jumped and chomped and did whatever he did. I turned around. My sister was already gone.
I would have too.
All I heard was footsteps. Monique was like, and I'm like, what Monique? And Monique is already down the hill. She's like, y'all play too much. Y'all play. And then as she said, y'all play too much, she turned around. And now they got these big 6-foot gators in the gate on the other side. She's like, wow. I was like,
and that's why I would not be doing the swamp tour.
It was fun though.
Miles wanted to do that, but the one that Miles wanted to do in New Orleans, they had the alligators. They stopped and visited the alligators, and they jumped up and on the video. And I said, the devil is a liar. I'm not going into the enemy's territory.
Nah.
No.
Nah, see,
because I would have been like Mo, but I would have been further in the car with the doors locked, like, let's go. I'm good.
The only way we did that with the gators was when they were behind. He was behind the fence, and
I don't care.
He was behind the fence, and we were way back. No, it's a big ditch between these and a big gate. I mean, the gate is real high. It wouldn't.
Look at my eyes. No.
But the guy was just showing us, the gators, and he was giving us. It's still hot. I turned that heat off too. It's still hot.
I had to open up the door.
But it was fun. I had a ball.
No.
That's where I got the gators, the gator, catfish, and frog legs from that spot.
I tried gator down in New Orleans 2 different ways. Fried gator as an appetite, didn't like it.
It was good.
And then the gator grinded up as a sausage wrap. It was nasty. Jalen and Miles and Schmark loved it. I didn't like it. I hated it.
It almost tastes like fish to me. Maybe they cooked it in a fish batter.
I don't know.
I don't know, but it was good to me. I
hated it.
Toe it up.
Hated it.
Toe it up.
I ate up everything else at New Orleans. Oh my God. Oh my God.
How's the New Orleans food besides the gator?
The seafood, fabulous.
Crawfish, shrimp.
We didn't try the crawfish.
So everybody tell me, like, if you go to New Orleans, try the crawfish.
Everybody says the crawfish is off the chain. But here's the thing. When you got 4 people, our bill was always $100 and something. When it's just me and hubby, we paying under $100.
Yeah, that's
But with
it.
the kids, I was like, look, they tapping into my spending money, man. I was like, flag on the play here.
Right.
And Jalen's 13 and he eats up a house and a home, man.
Yeah.
And Miles hungry every 15 minutes. This was not like Mexico where everything was all inclusive.
Right.
Where you had your drinks, you had the bottled waters, you had everything at your beck and call.
Right there.
24 hours room service. Oh, I use that bad boy too.
I would too.
All the money we spent to get down to Mexico, I surely was getting my money's worth.
Oh yeah. Oh, before in our last video, I said that, not the last video. Was it the funniness on the last video? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I said I did not know where me and my wife was going for our vow renewal. I know where it is now.
Where?
Costa Rica.
Ooh, Jamaica.
Costa Rica.
Jamaica.
That's Jamaica? No, it's not. That's
Oh,
Jamaica.
no, that's Ocho Rios.
Yeah, that's different. I was about to say that's Spanish, ain't it?
Ocho Rios.
Costa Rica. That's where we're going. It's gonna be dope. I can't wait.
What part? Wait, Costa Rica. Where is that at?
That's still in the Caribbean. It's still in the islands over there. It's close, but that's where we're going. It's all in the islands.
No, our next trip next year. Well,
I think it's closer to Mexico area.
Look at here.
I don't know. It's close somewhere in the islands. I don't know.
Geico
I don't want to lie.
At San Antonio. Ooh.
But
Ooh. So that means we only gonna do 3 days there with Geico. But I am planning Italy next year.
Yo.
Italy, France, and England. Oh.
She just clapped so hard, my ears are ringing right now.
Cause I'm amped.
My whole eardrum popped, and it just rang like. Oh
Look,
man, that was a heavy
the
clap.
kids was like, we was good for the trip, so we going with y'all next year, right? I want to do Italy, Rome, France, Venice, Florence, spend the night in England in the castle. But Mexico, we love. We went snorkeling. The kids went snorkeling for the first time.
Ooh.
We seen tropical fish, different colors, blue, yellow. They was like, we fed stingrays.
Ooh.
And I videotaped it. I was kind of.
Oh, I saw that. I saw the video.
I was kind of nervous.
I saw
but
your
then
son just go blop.
Yeah, but here's the thing: feeding the stingrays, they eat under.
Yeah, the
You
mouth
know
is under.
Yeah, the mouth is under. Them suckers know when you got food too. They be like, okay, give it here, give
Uh-huh.
it here. But they're beautiful
They're
creatures.
smart.
Very.
They're actually
They
smart.
seen your hand come down. They was coming for that food.
Uh-huh.
And they was like, shark eating time. Y'all can feed the shark by throwing. I was like, nah, we good. We'll watch your feed.
No,
them.
see, I would throw food in the shark
No,
thing.
no.
I won't get closer. I won't.
They
Here,
was-
take
they
this,
was
dog.
Close. Yeah.
No, because sharks can jump really high out of water too.
Yeah.
I
And,
saw Jaws.
And it's look, Shark be like, yo, you be out. Pew, I'm out.
Man.
But we had beautiful sun weather, heat. When I tell you, in Mexico on the balcony at night, stars, the whole sky lit up with stars, and we're right by the ocean, so you hear the ocean
Ooh,
crashing on the. That is my serenity.
That sounds like a
And they had
nice
the pool
chill
lit up
area.
with different colors, and you hear the music and everything. Man,
That sounds nice and chill.
Man, my husband and I said we're gonna go back to Mexico with the boys and stay longer. We toured Cozumel, we toured Cancun, but we didn't get to go to the ruins because that was on the other side. And what we paid for the tour, for the snorkeling, we paid for the lighthouse. We went to Crocodile Island. No. There was crocs out there where they could hop up on the water or from the water to the land.
You was scared?
And
You was scared?
we on their territory, yeah.
You was scared of them little crocodiles?
Little.
Them little crocodiles ain't gonna do nothing to you. What you gonna do?
Listen, I went live and showed the crocodile. They was calling the crocodile back. He's swimming. He turns around and he's sitting there watching. And then starts inching up closer and closer. I said, y'all keep playing with that croc. He about to hop up and get you. I said, tour guide, we're ready. Let's go. Chop, chop. I'll meet you back up in the van, because if there's any bloodshed, we ain't witnesses.
Oh my gosh.
Out. How you? Come here. Come here. I said, why is you messing with the devil when the devil ain't messing with you? Stop it.
I can't deal with you right now. Why are you messing with the devil when the devil ain't messing with you?
Listen, that sucker turned around and then he started watching dude, and dude is still going. And I got it all on video. As I see, I'm out.
Yeah, I ain't
because
doing all that.
He's playing with him, and this sucker's like, don't you know I could speed over there real quick? This is my water, bruh. Man. I was like, Shamark, let's go. I'm ready to go.
Scared of a little crocodile.
My life is very important.
Oh, man.
It was like, I'm out. Like Gina and Pam or Martin when that thing came.
But we did, what else we do? I told you this earlier. I don't party. We don't party. We ain't no party animals. And everybody who went to this, we don't do parties. But since we was out there, and let's try the party scene and see what it looked like. So we go around, we tour. I didn't know that it wasn't like no 1 or 2, 3 nightclubs in this one area. It was the whole strip, and it wasn't even on South Beach. This is somewhere else. It was a whole strip, like different music. It was inland. I put Wilmington, whatever it was called. They had a lot of soca music, Caribbean music, like all this Caribbean music here. Then they got like a Spanish club. They got the techno clubs. They got the hip hop, the R&B, the pop. They got all these. It's one big district.
It's live, baby.
And I think they said it was the art district too. I think, I don't know. And they got like. They got all these paintings on the walls and
art district. They use their body as art too.
So we go by and we're gonna play. We paying to get into this place, just to dance a little bit, have a good time. We out here, we chilling.
Were you so fresh and so clean?
And we was fresh and clean, all of us. We came out fresh and clean. So we sitting there paying to get in, and then you turn around and then you see 3 women walk out. Painted up. They were painted. They had paint all in their hair, all in their face, all over their clothes, the sneaker, everything is painted. So I'm like, I think this is a paint party. No, it ain't no paint party. Ain't nobody throwing paint around in no club. So they were like, no. And it's outside. It wasn't really no club. It was just outside. It was a party outside. That's all it was. I smelled food. That's where I was going for. I was going for the food.
Gotta go.
And it's Caribbean food too. And we smelt it, and it was delicious. I told my wife we're gonna dance a little and go get something to eat, and we out. So
you can't be out in Miami on the strip.
We was partying. No, we was partying. Believe me. But we in there, and I see these guys with it's a table with like powder, like paint, like powdery paint or paint powder. No, it was just powder, different color powder, and you could just do all this and swing them around and powder fly everywhere.
Oh, it was live.
So yeah, it
was lit.
And I see this big puff of cloud of colorful colors all in the air in the midst of this crowd.
Did they have the whistles?
They had the whistles. They had the whistles. They had the lights. They just had the whistles. They partying. So it was dudes they got these like squirt gun things. It's like the little things you could pump real quick.
Cannons.
And it had different color paint in it. So they squirting it in the middle of the crowd. I was like, y'all can go party in there. I'm gonna stand over here chilling.
Oh, you was a party pooper.
So they started partying, and next thing you know, a big gush comes down on me. Blow! I was like, who did this?
Probably your wife.
No, my wife was in there dancing with my sister, having a good time. So I turn around, and you see the dudes just squirting in the air. Whatever he was saying. So I'm like, oh man, we about to get lit up in here. All my mind is, I have a rental. I'm not trying to get back to the car and paint these people's seats up. And they charge us all this extra money. No. So anyway, so what we doing is we partying, we dancing, we chilling, partying, dancing. And then I was like, forget it. I took my shirt off and I had my little wife beater on. Took my shirt off, I had my wife beater on. And they just squirted in there. They
said they lost us. Broadcast interrupted.
Uh-oh. Is it on there now?
Can you see us now? Did you take the Wi-Fi off like I told you?
Over Zoom, sorry.
It was like they didn't know if it was their internet or ours.
My bad. It was somebody must have called in on the thing.
That's why you need a watch to be linked to your phone.
I don't do watches, I'm sorry. But anyway, like I said, in the paint party, we went in the joint. They were all painting people up in this party. I didn't want to be here because they were throwing paint at everybody. And I'm like...
So you a party pooper.
I wasn't a party pooper after a while, though. They were... Because All I'm saying is this.
Ain't no party like a Dalton, party like a Dalton.
I didn't come.
Party don't
My
quit.
thing is, I didn't come to a party to be painted on. That was
That's
unexpected.
the fun.
Yeah, that's the fun. But like I said, we got a rental. I didn't want to mess up these rental seats.
Party pooper.
I didn't want to mess up these rental seats.
Hop in the ocean, rent it off.
We was nowhere near the ocean.
Oh.
We were inland, but the Caribbean party was off the chain though. Like I said, they were all squirting paint in the thing. Next thing you know, like I said before, I got squirted. Somebody squirted paint all over me, and I was like, forget it. I took my shirt off, had my wife beater on in the middle of the thing, swinging it around like I'm nuts. I'm like, yeah. Then my brother-in-law took his shirt off, and we all in there partying, having a good time. The food smelled good.
Took off their shirt, y'all.
I had a wife beater on, and my man boobs was out. My man boobs. I got old man boobs.
You got a gut.
And a gut. Leave my gut alone. Leave my gut alone. But anyway, we had a good time, and then at the end, me and my wife wanted some Caribbean food, so we in a Caribbean place, we all chilling, and we went to the thing. My wife ordered some I think it was like jerk chicken, something she ordered, and it was some rice. It was all Caribbean stuff they had, some rice and plantains and all this other stuff. And I'm like, all right, cool. Then she got some sweetbread. I don't like sweetbread. I don't like that sweetbread. It's disgusting.
I love the sweetbread, the coconut.
I bit into the sweetbread. I ate it, but I didn't like sweetbread. But so we get to the car. At the end, everybody is tired. It's like, I don't know, probably like 2 a.m. or something. Everybody is sleepy now. Before we get home, my wife Tracy goes to the car, open the door. She said the Jeep chair seat attacked her food, because once she went to get in there, all the food fell all over this rental.
And you did want to get it messy. Oh, so y'all had to clean it.
It was food all over the rental floor.
Oh, wow.
And she was like, why did this Jeep attack me? I was like, I don't think the Jeep attacked you. I think you dropped the food. No, when I went in, I tried to let somebody in, let Moan in, and then the seat just went floop. I said, maybe you try to get in there, you're short, and the thing went floop, and it flipped open. I don't know. But the party district there is,
they're lit.
if you like to go to parties and you like to club hop and do whatever, that is definitely the scene.
Yo,
wow.
I went to Miami last year before we went to the Bahamas, and we had a blast. This was with no kids. Whenever we go to a Geico event, we don't have the kids. But this year, my sister was getting married, so we brought the kids because we had to, because we was in Mexico, and then we was coming straight to New Orleans. But Mexico, they were great. We had fun. And then when we hit New Orleans, we hit the strips. We was in the French Quarters. Okay, let me tell you about New Orleans. New Orleans is off the chain, live all night.
Like, hey there, child.
We even was walking the strip, and you just walk in with the band, and the band's playing. We came when somebody was having a wedding. They had the band right in front of. They had the police block off the block.
Yeah.
And they was partying out in front of the hotel.
Yeah, they party.
You could pop bottles out in New Orleans on the street. You don't get no tickets. You can walk around with open.
They party up
everything.
They party up and down the street for funerals too.
Yes.
They got the bands playing, walking down the street with their casket.
Yes, they do. We
That's
don't
crazy.
drink, but we was having fun. So we went out shopping. Where we stayed at the Hotel Montelero is the oldest hotel and survived Hurricane Katrina and everything else. There's a lot of history in New Orleans, we learned, and they also talked about Hurricane Katrina and what happened after and everything else. I'll get to that in a minute. But shopping on Riviera, shopping. Okay, but let me tell y'all something. You could be shopping at 3 o'clock in the morning, too, okay? Yeah, we walked them strips. And then hanging out with our Geico family Saturday night after the banquet was over. We all went up to the hotel, changed our clothes, was back out like, let's go. Kids was taken care of. They had pizza, called room service. Y'all good, tour the hotel. Watch your brother. Don't leave the hotel. This ain't the resort, so you got to stay in the hotel.
Congratulations to Shamark, too, for receiving that. That is dope.
Number one in the country
That
last
is
year.
dope.
Woo, woo.
That is dope.
That's my boo. But they messed up on his numbers, so I had to let them know. I was like,
Oh.
no. He had 3,000 or something sales. They was like, Shamark with the highest 2,794. I was like, no, boo. And if you heard me on the live video, I was like, he had 3,000 and something sales, baby. I'm his number one fan besides God. That's my baby. And every year he gets a new suit. I go buy his suit and I pick my dress to match his. It depends on what I see first. I saw his suit first, and they didn't have it in his size anywhere else, so I was like, I want it off the mannequin.
My thing is
The
this.
whole thing, strip
You got
that
to
mannequin.
be the man to sell that many stuff. I can't even sell hand sanitizer to a neat freak, a clean freak.
Oh, my husband can sell your butt or his butt off. Let me tell you, he tried to sell
I'm not
me
Jay-Z.
some
I
stuff.
can't sell water to a well.
Look, I told him, I'm not your client. You can't sell me. I'm your wife. I know you. Thank you. But, so I found his suit first. So then I found my dress after. I was like, this is how it is coming off the plane. And then an hour later, we just got in the hotel room at 4 and everything started at 5. Yes, we clean up very nicely within that hour. So fresh and so clean. Yes. I was like, working, honey. Well,
Right.
every year he gets a new suit. I pick him a new suit. People's like, what? I was like, yeah, my husband.
Yeah,
he
I need to
busts
get
his
me.
butt.
I need to get
He
me a
gets a new
suit.
suit. So that means I have to renovate my closet.
I got the same suit I had for like the past 3 years. I don't wear suits. That look she gave me was like, word. I wear.
You like to dress, style. And
I
profile.
wear like button ups and stuff like that, collar shirts, but
Yeah, you're not a suit guy.
I'm not a suit guy.
My
That's not
husband
me. Your,
I love it.
your husband. I'm about to rib a little bit.
Go ahead, rib.
About to rib on your husband a little bit.
Rib.
Them suits he be having his shoulders look like he about to go tackle somebody. Yeah. I be seeing him. Them joints be giant dope though. But like he got those type of shoulders when you wear the suit. They come straight out at you like he about to go tackle somebody. Like do we got shoulder pads in them joints? No, don't be some dope suits though. I ain't like,
Yes, and who picks out the suits? Me. I dress my husband because my husband got to look good. I got to look good. I compliment him and he compliments me. So I got look. Deacon Wilkins said to me, I know when you pick out his suits and I know when he picks out his suits. Baby, keep picking his suits out.
Oh.
I'm rolling.
They
And
coming
he ain't
at you,
never-
Shamark.
He never bought another suit.
They coming at you,
look,
man.
I go to them. They know me. They was like, hey, Mrs. Dalton, what you in here for? I was like, husband, chairman, you know it. I'll go pick out a suit. I was like, okay, I pay for it. And then I tell him, go get fitted. Everything's paid for. I just need you to get fitted.
Right.
Yes, styling.
That's dope.
He represents me. I represent him. He can't be looking any type of way. No.
Oh, well,
We style and profile.
Yeah, my wife hate
Baby.
the way I shop too. You see, my thing is this. She like to
He
shop.
said shoulder pads. He started laughing.
My wife is like this. Where her dress, like buying me stuff, it's like she like to see me colorful. I'm not colorful. Like some of the outfits.
Buy some clothes.
What? Huh?
What? Ooh,
No,
he
she
said,
no,
huh?
no. This last no, she bought me some clothes for this last trip, but I'm not. She went to buy this one shirt. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm glad she didn't buy it. She showed me it when I went to shop for, my last couple outfits, so I can go.
Are you conservative?
No. This joint was so. She tried to just dress me like these young kids. I can't wear skinny jeans, y'all. My booty, no.
Nobody can wear skinny jeans.
My booty and calves.
Skinny jeans is not cute on guys. Let's be real.
But-
skinny jeans is not cute.
But the shirt she was gonna get me is a nice T-shirt, but it was like a rainbow color t-shirt. And I'm glad I didn't get it. I really wasn't gonna wear it anyway out there. Remember, it's Pride weekend in Miami. And I'm walking around with a rainbow shirt. Here I am. I am free. I am free. I ain't come out the closet. I tripped.
Leona, we're talking about our trip. I went to Mexico and New Orleans in one whole week. We just got back. And he went to Miami. Because she was asking what we were talking about.
Okay, and then we went to the Florida Keys now. Those islands are beautiful.
Florida, you mean Key West?
The Key West.
Yo, Key West is
them
hot.
Key Islands down there. They beautiful.
We had dolphins jump in the water when we went snorkeling.
Key West, we doing
jump
Key
in the
West,
water behind
and
us.
we wasn't gonna do it at first.
Why not?
Because we had other plans.
It's right there.
That was a 3-hour drive from Miami.
So what?
I didn't feel like driving. Guess what happened? We drove.
Why was you the only one driving?
I wasn't the only one driving.
Okay.
My wife drove there. I drove back. But
why was you the only one driving?
no, my brother was driving too.
Okay.
My brother and them was driving too. But we had 2 vehicles.
Now, which brother? Because you had a...
My brother Terrence.
Oh, T-Fur.
Yeah, he had his own vehicle out there, and we and my wife had our own vehicle out there.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
And just in case we all still did want to do our own thing here and there. And yeah, so.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to be stuck with people too long either. I
right.
like a dip. My husband and I, when I'm on vacation, I love y'all, for real. But when I'm on vacation, I don't want to see nobody I know. I just want my husband and kids' attention. I don't want nobody else around me. I love y'all. Like, if we see each other, I'm like, hey! Or if we...
I almost fell.
Or we connect. Like with Geico, yeah, I would have been laughing. Like when Geico hooks up, we know we're going to hang out with, we already got that plan, we hanging with our Geico family. That's what's up. But when I say, when it's not a Geico event or anything, and it's a trip, I like to make our own itinerary. We have fun and we learn education at the same time.
Yeah, we ain't had no game plan.
My husband knows he's all mine because in Buffalo, he's not all mine. I have to share him with the church. I have to share him with work. I have to share him with the sports and the kids and stuff. I'm selfish on my vacation.
Yeah, on our way to Key West though, what we did was, on our way to Key West, we had we stopped at these little landmarks. Like, we didn't stop at the one that I wanted to stop at. Well, they wanted to stop. I didn't want to stop. I wanted to get to Key West and keep it going. But since we out here, might as well take some pictures. And like this, they had this big lobster-looking thing, huge, big as a house lobster, and we was gonna take a picture in front of it. But we looked at it and just kept driving. But we came to all these different little stops. Like, they had this big blue fish me and my wife took a picture in front of. Yeah. And then we stopped on each little island, we stopped at different places and seen different things. Like, some guy was from Israel, and he was just telling us, yeah, we're on the overlay. I guess he was a pilot, and he was on the overlay. He's taking pictures of us, and we sitting there on the ocean like, hey.
That's what's up.
Then we stopped at this one beach.
Did you keep in touch with the pilot? Is he
No.
on Facebook?
No, we didn't.
When we go away and we meet people, we become Facebook friends and we keep in touch.
Nah, I ain't keeping it. We only seen him for 2 minutes. It wasn't like he was chilling with us the whole time. It was like, wow, thanks for taking the picture. See you later. Bye. Boom.
Okay.
We out. And then we went to this one. Then we went to the next little island. Because you know how you drive over the bridges, there's this water surrounded, there's nothing but water. So you drive over the bridges, and then you get to this one island. We get there, and we see jellyfish all over the sand.
To them. Nope.
Jellyfish all over the sand, right?
Back in the car.
My wife and my sister
Tell me they didn't go out.
never seen a jellyfish before, right?
Oh, Lord.
So-
they sting. They hurt, and you get infection, and you swell up.
Yeah, some of them got that real mean poison to them.
Yes.
But
I'm allergic to
my
them.
wife and sister crouched down in front of this jellyfish.
Don't do
Guess
it.
what my wife said?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Ooh, look, a starfish.
I'm sorry, Teresa.
My wife said a starfish, and I said, where? And she was like, right here. My sister looking at it, poking sticks at it. I was like, and my wife was about to pick it up, said, don't touch that thing. That is a jellyfish. She's like, no, it's not a jellyfish, it's a starfish. I'm looking around, I'm like, pick it up. I wanted to see her pick it up and see what happened. She ain't pick it up though. She wasn't gonna pick it up, but cause she's scared of bugs. So you see a jellyfish, she wasn't gonna pick it up. Anyway, so she looking at it, poking at it.
To set her up to be an emergency.
She went to the guy. She wasn't gonna touch it. Believe me, she ain't gonna pick it up. Believe me. She's scared of bugs and everything else. She's not gonna pick up a jellyfish. So she asked the guy, "Hey, what is that?" "Oh, right there is a jellyfish." Oh, that's what that is. That's what that is. My sister almost stepped on one.
The top is okay. It's the bottom part.
Man, listen.
But if you step through it,
you're gonna get blah 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 blah. But
you be tied up from.
So what we did when we finally get to Key West, we went to we got on a boat, and the boat was glass bottom, so you can see fish swimming by. But I didn't know down there that the water was not as deep as you think it was. The dude was like 16 feet. 16 feet. That's it. And we get to certain areas. Certain areas in there we get to is about 12 feet. What? So we get to an area and they stop and you get to see this fish swimming by, the coral reef. I got sick. I'm not even gonna lie. Me looking down into this glass.
So you got motions.
And then you see the window, but you see the water doing like this as I'm looking down. Like you can see it in your peripheral. I'm going, My sister had to walk over and put her head down on the thing. Like, I don't feel too good. They laughing at us. I'm like, no. But we was on the ocean. We watched the sunset on the ocean. And once the sun set a little bit,
the sky.
But the bad part about it, they thought that the sun was gonna set on the horizon of the set in the ocean. Mm-hmm. It set behind some clouds and left. But when we got back to land, I didn't know when we left it wasn't as many people. We came back, it's like
crowded,
hundreds of people. It's like people like doing like side like gigs, like the guy over here doing balancing acts on these things. They got dudes having their animals do all tricks. They got band. It's this one guy, I forgot his name. He's 80 something years old. I think he retired to Key West and he live out there and he performed. He sings. Okay. This man was singing his butt off.
All right.
He had all them old people up in there jamming. The one lady, yeah. I was like, get it. You get it, you old woman, you.
Don't stop. Get it.
And
put your back into it.
And then we stopped and got some Cuban food. And this one, my food.
I know.
And everything on the list was in Spanish, but they showed what it was in like English. So I'm like, what the heck is this? I said, can I get the number 19 right there? And he was like, what? I was like, and he said what it was. And he started laughing, and he was like, oh, you want the grouper? I said, yeah, let me get the grouper with the rice and beans. It was delicious. I had a ball. Everybody was nice.
Did you try the crunk?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Okay, it's an animal that's in the big shell that they take out and they fry it. That sucker is good.
Never had it.
Good.
But we made plans, just me and my wife, and we're gonna take our kids out this time. We're going to Key West.
Okay.
That's what
about Disney?
No, we're gonna do Disney too. We're doing that, but she want to fully see Key West. That's what she want to do.
Key West is hot. When we went to Key West, we did the snorkeling out to sea, and coming back, 2 dolphins was jumping the waves behind us.
That's what we was hoping to see.
That beautiful picture, them dolphins was hopping, man.
That's what we was hoping to see. The lady said,
hold up, can we stop? I want to get in with the dolphins.
Yeah, that's what the lady said when we was on the boat. Usually dolphins would be in that area we were at, but it was no dolphins. I guess it was too late for them. I don't know. It was their bedtime or something. No, but they swam somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah. But it was beautiful. It was 80 something degrees every day. I found out it was like 70 something degrees here one of those days while we was out there.
I wasn't caring about Buffalo when I was on vacation.
I called my daughter to tease her. I was like, Guess where I'm at? She was like, where you at? I was like, on the beach. Oh! And I was like, and guess where I'm at on the beach? Where? In the water. Oh my gosh! And she was like, Aja named my oldest. And she was like, what'd she tell me? She was like, oh my God, it's like 40 degrees and rainy right now. I was like, well, it's 82 and I'm in the water.
I got that to do. Yo, let me tell you. We woke up this morning and Jalen was like, hey Siri, what is the weather right now?
And there you go. You said, hey Siri, and guess who answered you?
I know. And he was like, no, this ain't real. I was like, honey, vacation is over. We're back home. He was like, I can't do this. Oh, this weather is ridiculous. For real.
But
we had a blast.
Yeah. What else? We did some other things. But it really wasn't. We just went to a lot of other restaurants. Then we went back to the beach.
Oh, let me tell you about the voodoo shop.
Oh, yes, I was about to ask you, the voodoo.
I plead the blood.
So you didn't get yourself a voodoo doll?
So we went to dinner.
It's a must. No, I'm just playing.
On our page,
I'm playing.
I took pictures of every place we ate at. So after dinner, me and the kids and my husband, we walking the strip. We're in French Quarters, baby. We in New Orleans. It's our last night. We got a gypsy on one side of the corner. We got the voodoo shop. I walked past and Jalen was like, yo, Ma, you feel that? It was nothing but evil spirits feeling. And it says, we shake the bones. We do this, we do that. I stood in front of that shop and was like, I plead the blood over my husband. I plead the blood over Miles. I plead the blood over Jayla. I plead the blood. I plead the blood. I plead the blood. Don't you know? It was just bad mojo coming. It was bad vibe. It was just, ooh.
I would go over there and eat some.
I
would go over there and eat some chicken wings and see and tell them shake these bones and see what you see.
Okay, you open up gates. You open up the wrong gates. I ain't in it. I said, Lord, keep us covered as we walk past. Because spirits jump. And you messing with the dark side with the voodoo.
Yeah, I don't mess with that stuff.
Nigga don't do voodoo.
That's a whole nother ball game that I won't even.
I ain't got that to do. Because I made sure we was covered when we walked past, and we didn't walk past that shop ever again. But when
I watched the skeleton key before. No.
We walked back and it was shut. It closed for the night. I said, thank you, Lord, because I ain't got that to do. I was like, plead the blood, plead the blood. Shamark was like, you got your oil with you? I said, you know they wasn't letting me get through customs with it in my bag, so I had to leave it. So I prayed up beforehand, though. But we had a blast. Ooh, shopping. Oh.
See, I didn't go shopping out there.
I should say this on live air, but I'm going to say this.
Ooh.
I bought me a Louis. Let me tell you, don't micromanage me when I'm on vacation and I want to go shopping. So I'm looking for the Louisiana pocketbook or bag or organizer that says Louisiana. Wherever I go, I get a pocketbook of the place we visit. The last night there, I found it. I looked at the receipt. I went online today at work. They have an online website.
Shamark, get her.
You see my face, right?
Shamark, get her.
You see my face,
Shamark,
right?
You hear what she said. If you're viewing this now, get her. Get her and your pocketbook. Get her. Change your bank account because she about to start.
I see. I was like, but there was the bag to match the little pocketbook, to match the little wallet.
Next thing is gonna be the whole outfit.
Bag
and then the shoes and the hat.
$100, and I said, well, I just bought this and this, and I brought this new African outfit from down there, and they made this handmade fan. Not the cheap fans. This is the cloth fans that the Africans make that is authentic. I'm gonna take a picture and I'll post it. So when I say I spent almost $100 on that stuff, so I said, but now I found the website, so now I can get my bag next week.
Hey, Shamark,
it's gonna match.
Lock your account.
Nope, I got my own personal.
Lock her personal.
My husband has a personal account. I have a personal account, and we have a savings account together, and we have a checking account that pays the bills.
And
I got a business account. We got our business account. Yeah, bro. Yes.
Yes.
What's my account? I'm going to be shopping.
Okay, well it's your account, so I can't get mad. Can't get mad.
He got his little
He
stash
can't
too.
mad. Yeah, he can't get mad.
Look, we getting ready. Oh yeah. I posted how many bags we brought and how many bags we came back with. Jesus.
Okay.
It was over. Okay. Jalen had a carry-on. I had a carry-on. Miles had a carry-on. Shamark had a carry-on. That's 4 bags right there, right? Then went shopping. We got our Geico carry-on bag because every time we do chairmans, they give you a bag full of goodies. My goodies. But I kept the bag this time, and we're gonna divide the bag like we always do. Hey. And we had a check-in bags. I don't like Delta for one reason alone. They charge you per bag $30. So we had 3 bags we had to check in.
Yeah, that's
and
what
we
happened to us.
flew from New York to Mexico, had to pay that. Then Mexico to New Orleans, had to pay that. And from New Orleans home, had to pay that.
We had to pay that too with JetBlue.
I gotta go with
$30 a bag.
Southwest from now on. I don't care.
Yeah, we did that.
They don't charge you for baggage, man.
They just weigh you. They weigh the bag. You know?
Yeah, as long as you don't go over.
And if you go over a certain weight.
Delta, get it together, man. Stop charging us for our bags, because I ain't taking you no more.
I found out, man, my bag was a good size. First, we checked that in. It was $30 to check it in. But then I found out we could bring it on. And it just has to fit inside this little thing. So, it's, a certain size. And it was that size. Man, I popped that joint. Forget that. I saved my little $30.
I know.
My wife had to check hers. It was too big.
But here's the thing I do like about Delta. You could charge your phone on the plane.
Yeah, I couldn't charge my
Southwest, nope. If you don't have a portable, you done. You better keep your phone off until you land.
I was upset. The guy sitting next to me, I'm sitting there watching TV on the side, and the channel things are on the armrest. You change the armrest. So this guy that's sitting next to me, it was me and Tracy. Tracy had the window seat. I'm in the middle. Then it was this guy right here. I hate the middle. The guy had his arm on my rest.
Oh, don't you hate
And I'm sitting there. I'm like, yo, can I put my headphones in so I can watch TV? Oh, okay. Next thing you know, he put his arm there and he fall asleep. And and I'm watching my channels change. The channels change. I was like, excuse me. Could I? You know what? Never mind. So what I did was I tapped into their Wi-Fi. And I had a movie app on my phone. So I was just watching movies on my phone until I got to Buffalo. It was crazy.
But another good thing about Delta, you could watch a movie on there.
Yeah,
you could pick like out of 30 to 40. Yeah. I watched The Book Club. Oh, that was hilarious. It was movies I didn't get to watch yet.
Yeah, we was able to do it too. We had to become a member to their website thing. We log into our stuff, and then they give us free up to I think 30 free movies and stuff to watch. And if you want to pay for some premium movies, you can pay for premium. I'm not paying.
We paid enough.
Yeah.
We paid enough with the airfare, man.
And they got the card, swipe right in there and swipe.
They sure do.
I'm not swiping nothing.
For real.
But
we had a blast.
I came back with a sunburn. I've never been sunburned in my life.
Yeah, being up on the roof. All of us didn't even think, we're going to be up on the roof. Let's put sunscreen. When I tell you we came back into the hotel, yeah, my husband is darker than what he was. Jalen got his nose and ears peeling.
Mine too.
Miles got his nose peeling. My nose is peeling. But when I think Shamark, he's not peeling yet. But we had a blast. But we was sweating up on that roof.
That's what I'm saying.
Dripping sweat.
But the wedding looked beautiful though. The wedding looked beautiful.
It was.
Everybody, I'm glad Dante and his wife. That name is so funny together. Shante Dante.
Shante Dante Shante.
It's gonna be a song in a minute.
But for real, if you do not want to pay for baggage, don't take Delta, don't take JetBlue, because they charge you. Southwest don't charge you.
Yeah, Southwest. I've been on Southwest there. You're right. They charge you if you go over, I think, a certain weight.
Over 50 pounds. So make sure you carry on like we do. Hey. And you check a bag or two.
Right.
You carry on. And we're gonna be in the lab in a minute after this.
Our next trip though, we going to fly out to I think we're going to fly to Florida in September, but we're going on a cruise.
Oh, where you going? September? That's hurricane season. What's wrong with you?
It's the beginning of September. That's all I know.
Okay, pasa, man. What? That is hurricane season.
I thought
never go in hurricane season.
I thought hurricane season was a little later than that. I thought
hurricane season starts in September.
I thought it was
and
in October.
Let me tell you, when we renewed our vows in the middle of September, no, we went down the last 2 weeks before the end of September. Hurricanes hit the islands, and we was in Florida.
Ooh.
Got caught in the downpour because we got the rest of what the hurricane was hitting in the islands.
Yeah, we supposed to be.
Don't do no cruise in September, October, and November. You don't want it.
Well,
we doing
a cruise. We going back down there. We're going to do a cruise. It's cool with me. Hey, I ain't never been on a cruise either, so.
Oh, if you couldn't take the water just that. Dude, you're gonna be on the water.
No, see, it was different. It was different. It was because I was looking at an area. And listen, no. Because I was looking. It's like I was okay once I stopped looking down at this. I was focused on this area, and I see the window going like this. So I'm focused, but as I'm focusing, I'm still seeing this, and I'm like, oh. But when I got outside on the boat, I was good.
Okay, so let me just brace you on this stuff. Shamark and I went on a cruise last year, right?
Uh-huh.
And we hit a storm.
Ooh.
And I don't never get seasick or whatever. But Shamark and our heads was ringing. Everybody on the boat was ringing because the boat was going like this.
Oh.
Like this and like this. I said, okay, baby, I'm checking in early for the night because I'm not trying to be out here hurling in front of people.
Hey, they gonna get it if they see
right
me.
After dinner, half of our table went in because it was low. And when I say all night long, and we was walking back to our room, and I was like, okay, is it me or is the boat rocking? And everybody walking past us was like, it's the boat. And we're holding on, trying to hold on just to make it. And I was like, I can't do this. I'm like,
I think it's...
I got in the bed. I just put my head down and I said, Lord, let me just get through the night. Don't let me throw up.
Man, yeah.
Man, that boat starts rocking and that wind and that rain on a ship and you out in the sea.
Right.
Man, listen, I ain't got that to do.
I ain't never did it before. I never took a cruise.
You gonna love it. The food is great. They every day when you come back. Yeah, I travel, y'all. I've been traveling since I was 6 months old with my grandmother, with my mother. We taking the boys to Massachusetts this year for baseball to see the Bostons play and everything.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna take them whale watching. I already took my husband, but we're gonna take them now whale watching.
Yeah, I've never been whale watching. That's another thing I want to do. I told my wife I want to do that.
Oh, it's fun.
I told her the other day when we was in Florida, I was like, I'm gonna do whale watching one of these days.
Hey, I'll let you know when we go. It's fun.
Okay. Whale watching.
It is fun. Whale watching. We had the humpback. They was waving. I was like, Lord, we need to see the whales. I did not travel all the way to Massachusetts and not see whales. And don't you know, they was like, let's go out a little bit more. And I said, Lord, show us you. I need these whales. Don't you know? I was like, 3:00. Whales! The whale was waving, yo. Shamar can tell you, I swear to God answered my prayers. People's like, yo, you talk to God and God be answering. I said, I stayed with a personal relationship because I was like, Lord, I did not drive this far for this man not to see whales. I've seen whales in Hawaii. I've seen dolphins.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I wanted him to experience what I experienced growing up.
Yeah.
So we was out there deep.
I seen whales.
And the whale came up and he was waving and then he was showing off and I was like, look at God, get gone.
I only seen whales captive.
No.
That's it. And dolphins captive in at Marineland. That's it.
Massachusetts.
I want to see it live. I want to see it like in their natural. I want to see them in their natural.
Yep. And they got the Basketball Hall of Fame out there. I took them for that. We had fun there. I did a whole weekend, just me and him. We met up with our friends, Larry and Shannon Backus, what up? And we did. We had a blast. We went to the New England Patriots Stadium.
Oh, First Lady would love to.
She was like, give me a pen while you're there. I was like, now you know I love you.
She would have sent you.
But I can't do that.
She wants you to send some stuff back, huh?
I ain't going to be able to do. It was like, no.
That's her thing right there.
But Joe, that stadium was awesome.
I would.
I hate the Patriots, but it was awesome.
I bet.
And food is off the chain good. We had lobster by the beach, by the water. Yo, when I tell you. So the kids was like, yo, let's do Massachusetts. I was like, road trip this summer. So we gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a little bit of traveling now.
Oh yeah, we stayed traveling. I can't stay home too long. I gotta get up and go. Yeah. But the only problem when we travel, coming back to paying for the dog being at the kennel, $256 later. I was like, Romo, you better be happy I love you and you a family dog. You one of the kids, because I swear to God. But we got to find somebody to watch him from now on because that's too much money.
Yeah.
$256.
It's a lot of money. I mean, but
they great. It's called Spoiled Rotten.
You take care of the dog. They take care of your dog.
For real. She do. They run, play. She bathes them and everything if they get muddy and stuff. Yo, when I say she does nothing, we've had her for 7 years. Since we had Romo, he's 7 going on 8. We've had her. Awesome. Her name is Kelly, Spoiled Rotten, and that's what it's called, Spoiled Rotten. They can have a TV in their room. They got a bed. Yo, Spoiled Rotten. They spoiled for real. Word up.
I mean, that's dope.
But he loves it, but he was missing us like, yo, where was y'all at?
Where was y'all?
Y'all don't even leave me for a week. Usually you got somebody coming to watch the kids, and I'm here with them. But y'all left me. All y'all left me. He was up under us. He didn't want to leave. He slept. I was like, come on, boo-boo.
Let's go, you big dog, you. That dog huge.
Him and that tail.
That dog is huge.
But yes, so Mexico, New Orleans, fabulous. But with New Orleans, I said it a little bit. I did a live about it a little bit. But we did the tour of New Orleans. And with New Orleans, they showed us about the grave sites. I put up pictures.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
The clean one and the raggedy one. They said the raggedy one is when you don't pay to keep it up. Mm-hmm. And then if all the family dies and there's nobody else, then it stays that way. And anybody that gets buried, they get buried in there for a year and 1 day. Mm-hmm. Then they open it up. And when you have more family that dies, they put them in, but they put the ashes and clean everything up and then put the other casket in.
Yeah.
Because that is how they save, because New Orleans is mainly swampland.
It's swamp.
So they had to make sure caskets don't go floating after you bury them. And after Hurricane Katrina, a lot of bodies came up floating. A lot of body parts came up floating. Dead animals. Like I said, we do educational as well as having fun. So with New Orleans, it was fun, but it was also sad. So what happened with New Orleans and Hurricane Katrina, the dams broke. All that water, they couldn't hold, and it was man-made factories.
Yeah, the levees, all that.
Now they have backup generators, so if nobody can get there in time, the generators pop on. They have a bigger system to handle that much water. Mm-hmm. They didn't have that before. So that's how houses got flooded so quick. People couldn't get out their homes, so they would go up thinking they could break through the roof to get to the roof, the ceiling to get to the roof. people were fighting deadly snakes.
Oh yeah, all the animals,
alligators, poisonous things. So when it was not search and recovery, they put search and it was in the beginning search and rescue, thinking people were still alive. But then it turned into search and recovery.
Yeah, because it went so long.
It went so long, and they had to go to homes 2 by 2. Had to wear a face mask.
Oh yeah.
Had to be covered up. And they said they had to have spray paint. Write your initials, a X, showing you went to this house. How many dead bodies was in that house? You had to write it on the outside of the house. You had to write the date you visit. So when the mortician came past that house, they knew how many bags to bring.
Oh, wow.
Then they had to empty out the refrigerators because 2-3 weeks, food is rotten, flies, everything.
Yeah.
They had to be careful with the animals because animals were still popping up, roaming the streets.
Right.
Body parts popping up. They said it was severe to where a lot of people died that time with Katrina, but people are still dying because of Katrina. They have so much high rate on homeless people.
Oh yeah,
there.
that's a lot of people.
We get homeless everywhere, but they said with Katrina, it doubled and tripled. Also, with the drug epidemic, got more severe because people couldn't cope with what they
and there's a lot of
witnessed.
misplaced people also from that.
Some people relocated to other states, but some are still unaccountable for.
Right.
And homes, the water moved people's homes over different lots. They had to go to the post office and change their address. So my kids was listening to that, and they was like, yo, Mom. I said, when we travel, we learn and we have fun. We don't just... And it hit them. Like, Miles is 8. And
I ain't want to learn nothing. I just wanted to go down there and be down there.
Nah, if you did the tour of Miami, like we did, we went and visited the homes. We toured the island where all the homes are of the rich and famous. Shaquille O'Neal, P.
Yeah,
Diddy,
I was looking at the
Jada,
islands and stuff over there.
How much they
dope.
charge per night to rent out their home? $5,000. I said, you could keep that. That $5,000 could go fixing something in my house. But yo, for real. It was education. New Orleans was beautiful, but education. We didn't make a chance to get to the World War II. You smell it burning?
Yes, I can smell something burning.
But we're gonna do that next time we go back. We went to the aquarium. It was beautiful. We went to the zoo. It was beautiful. We had a blast. We really did. So I do say New Orleans is not for kids. So if you can go to New Orleans, leave your kids at home, because it's not for kids. You know what I mean? Because it's like Vegas, but better. But Mexico is for kids. We've seen I didn't tell you this. Entering our resort, your name better be on that list. Dude had his machete on his side, and they got the gun and the thing. You can't come on the resort if your name ain't on the list. If your name ain't on the list, you can't get in. And that's what's up. That's why we felt so safe and secure for letting our kids run around without us. Look, we was at peace. We was having fun. We was eating food. But on the way from the hotel, we saw military on the side of the road.
Oh yeah, you know they got
a thing. But that's what's up. But $20 pesos is only $1 in U.S. money. $2.50 U.S. money is $50 in pesos, Mexican money. I saved the 20 because, I'm going to do the photo album this weekend.
Trips. Yeah,
and they're going to do their show and tell. Kids had to make sure before we left Mexico, we had to get the official sombreras. You know those Mexican hats? They both got it. Miles wore it in the gift shop and broke a shot glass, so I had to pay for that. Because he bent down. He was like, Ma, I didn't know. I said, it's okay. But give me the sombrero. Walk out the thing. I'll give it back to you when I get it. Because I'm not paying for nothing else.
Right.
But, yeah. So we had a blast. So I do say, if you go to Mexico, stay at the Azul Riviera. fabulous. Tour the island, Cancun, Cozumel. Tour it. You'll love it. Go to New Orleans. Don't bring the kids. Don't bring the kids. New Orleans is for adults only.
You go to South Beach in Miami.
Adults only.
You better have you better have
You
a
be
strong
explaining
willpower. You bet if you're married or in a relationship, you better have a strong willpower because you will get in trouble.
Sure will.
I
'Cause
tried.
they naked on the beach.
Yes.
Look, you see his face, y'all, right?
Yes. I didn't. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and look if you want to.
It was
You
an
better-
accident.
You better do it where it's not obvious.
You do like this. Go. Just if you look, just go. I ain't want to cough in your face, babe. I ain't want to cough in your face. Woo!
Yeah, I can't.
Turn your head and cough. But you gotta make sure you walk by first and then go.
But yo, I seen when we went to Miami, we went to South Beach, right? We met up with Shamir, we met up with Keith, we met up with Jay. We was chilling, our Geico people, and we was on the beach chilling. I was thinking I was reliving in living color, like, hey to that.
Mm-hmm.
What is she wearing? You know what I mean? But then we seen some monks on it, but that's why I think you didn't see the monks because they knew what time it was.
Yeah, it's
right
It's
now. But the monks was walking.
They said
They was wearing their monks gear.
They said they shut Miami down
Oh, Miami.
for that. They shut it down for the festival. A big part. They shut a big part of Miami down for the Pride Festival.
Yo, Miami's lit. We had a blast. Hubby and I said we go back there. The food,
I'm going back.
everything.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Welcome to Miami. So I say go to Aruba if you can. I say go to Mexico if you can. Go to New Orleans.
Get them passports.
No kids.
Get
no
those
kids.
Yeah, that too. But you gotta have them passports.
Yeah, you gotta have the passports. Go hit up Los Angeles. We had fun. Next year is San Antonio.
Next year.
So I have to see what's around Texas that we could go visit.
I'm trying to do a
'cause
couple
I'm making
things.
a whole week vacation. So
That's what I want to do. That's what I think I should do. Like if we do go to Miami or something, make
you gotta
sure
do
we.
a week. You can't just do 2 days, 3 days.
No. Yeah.
You need a week.
I think we did. I
Tour
think
the land,
we supposed to
man.
had did. We supposed to did 5 days.
What happened?
My wife had to go to school.
Oh yeah.
She had to go to school, so it is what it is. I took that day off though. I made my vacation at work 5 days. I'll tell you that.
But I think with Geico next year, we just gonna do the 3 days and just I'm booking a trip for us, and I'm still debating. I'm meditating if I'm bringing the kids to us with Italy, cause Italy, I already got it listed what I want. I want to take the train from Venice to Florence. Spend 1 day in France just to see the Eiffel Tower, but I do want Italy. I want to spend my most time there and then just do England 1 day. But we have friends in England, so I'm going to let them know when we book it. And then they said they'll come scoop us up and show us where they stay.
You want to know where I want to go?
Where?
Wakanda.
Wakanda forever. I would love to go to Africa, but they load you up with many, many shots. My girlfriend went, she was like, she had to get like 12, 13, 14 different type of shots. I would have to do those shots in increments.
I have a buddy. He go every year with his family, and they do a hunting trip. And whatever, it's not poaching all that. They hunt like things that you can, that you're licensed to hunt out there. You can hunt like, let's say, elk or whatever that stuff is hopping around. But he went out there and he said what they do is, like, let's say he said he killed the boar. He killed a wild boar, and he said it was coming at him. He didn't have his gun. He had to take his blade out and just got him. and he let them bleed out right there. And what they do is,
how you gonna do that?
And what
now,
they do
if it's
is,
your life for theirs. I understand.
The people that comes with you on these hunting tour trips, they wrap it up for you, and when you get back to the resort, they actually cook and prepare the food for you. They prepare what you hunted, because you can't bring it back to here.
Yeah.
So what they do is they cook and prepare it there at the place, and you actually eat what you hunt. I mean, I'm not a hunter, but if it's a survival tactic that I need, I understand. But they go out there, they hunt like things that you can hunt, though. You know what I mean? They ain't out there killing zebra and lions and elephants and stuff. They do things that they are allowed to hunt. But
nah, I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Well, you're not a hunter, though.
I sure enough ain't, and I can't.
I'm not a hunter either. I hunt whatever's in my fridge.
If I have to survive, that's something different. But to just go there to hunt,
it's because they're a family of hunters. That's all it is. They hunt. They do deer season here. They hunt
and
deer.
I can't even see that.
My buddy Pete, man, killed.
Pete, what up?
He killed he killed a bear a couple. It was either last year.
You killed a bear?
He killed Winnie the Pooh.
How you kill a bear, bro?
I think he got a rug out of it now. It's a rug.
You killed it just for a rug?
No,
okay.
no. It was hunting season.
Okay.
You can go to New Jersey.
Bears are not to be hunted. They're becoming extinct, man.
Not New Jersey. Not New Jersey. They run in New Jersey. Ask about them bear in New Jersey. I remember driving.
I want to live in Jersey with that funky smell.
I drove through New Jersey and I saw a bear hanging over the it was
hey, boo-boo.
Yeah, he was trying to get on the thruway and you see him. I was like, yo, this man trying to get on the thruway. But you see the cops over there trying to push him over. Like they pushing him with the little sticks, like, man, get over there, man. But
hey, boo-boo.
He was trying to get into the throughway. In New Jersey, they say they overrun by bear.
Oh wow.
All those trees and woodworks out in New Jersey, it's gonna be some bear.
Hey, boo-boo.
But he go to Africa. I think they do it either every year or every other year. But they go to Africa.
They got too many.
And they get to bring their weapons.
Deadly bugs and I can't.
And he say the African people there, they will like, I guess they're your guide to the trip of hunting what you can hunt and what you can't hunt.
Yeah.
He said he hunted what's those things? They look like deer with the horns.
And, I know what you're talking about.
Antelope and something, yeah. But they got the horn. He said he ate that. He said it tastes just like deer.
Yeah, no.
But
I would love to see.
I would love to go to Africa, though.
Go to Australia.
See how beautiful Africa is.
I would love to see Africa, the sunset, and the wild animals, as long as I'm protected. Spain, I would love to go visit. That's on my bucket list.
I got a buddy in Japan. I want to see Japan.
Jalen wants to go to Japan too. But they you gotta wear a mask. You gotta see what the levels are.
He's a singer out there. He's a singer. He play keys and he got a band and they do live shows probably like almost every week. Like just do live shows.
Because my college class in college, they had us do economics and how the atmosphere is overseas in Japan and China. And you got to check to see before you even go out what the levels are, because you may not be able to even go out because of those factories and all that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to my man Percy, man, and see what's up, man. He stay out there. PJ3.
All right.
That man, he dope on them keys. That man and he sing. He almost sound like Jamie Foxx. I be laughing. I was like, I listened to his album. He had a last album that came out, I think last summer or something. And I was like, one song sounded like almost like Jamie Foxx. I was like, who is this dude? He got Jamie on his album? But yeah, he dope.
But hubby wants to go to Hawaii. I've been there.
I want to do Hawaii too.
My cousins is there, but I may put that in our calendar for next year. Man.
It's not just
it's
not just happy wife, happy life, happy husband too.
Oh, my husband loves where I plan us to go.
Man, get that
Look.
man to Mexico. I mean, not Mexico, Hawaii.
But I want
Aloha.
Italy.
Y'all can do Italy.
I've been to Hawaii. I want us to experience it together.
I bet you he want Hawaii more than Italy. He gonna be walking around with the grass skirts.
He's been in. But
But
yo, they be like, and then the fire flaming, and they bury the pig and cook the pig under the ground, and we had a blast. I think that was my senior year trip. My mother took us to Hawaii, Pearl Harbor.
Oh,
So
see, I want to
there's
see that. I would love to
beautiful
see Pearl Harbor.
Oh
I would
my
love to
God.
see
It was
Pearl
so
Harbor.
sad, but it was beautiful.
After seeing like the movies and the documentaries, I saw a documentary. I'm like, man. He said they never knew it was coming. They thought
They
that
sure enough did it.
they thought the Japanese wasn't able
It
to
was
get
a
that far.
sleeper.
They thought the
was
Japanese couldn't make it
sleeper.
that far. They ain't had no planes to make it that far. Guess again.
Well, they do a whole history at Pearl Harbor.
That's what I'm
when you
saying.
go.
They thought the Japanese
go, they
didn't
do.
have the technology for planes to make it that far, and they thought wrong. That was scary.
They said that was the scariest day of the United States and horrifying day of the United States. Like all the other wars, but Pearl Harbor, they was sleeping. It was a sleeper.
They didn't
attack.
know.
They was sleeping, chilling, sleeper attack. By the time they was able to make it, it was done.
Right.
So I do say visit Hawaii. There's a lot of history. We stayed on the island that had Mount Diamond Head. Whale watching there. We saw the whales and the dolphins. That's why I said I already been whale watching.
Yeah.
My husband was like, "You've been everywhere. Where can we go?" I said, "I haven't been overseas too many places. So that's why I want us to do Italy, France, and England together because I haven't been there. So I want us to experience it together.
Yeah,
like
I've been
in Mexico.
I've been to
there
small
already.
places. I've been to small places. I ain't really, like you said, I went out of the country once. And I've been in like small places like Pittsburgh and
You gotta spread your wings,
I've been
baby.
in New York City, Long Island.
Long Island, what up?
Stuff like that. I ain't really been like, I've been to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I've been to Columbus, Georgia.
You been country places.
Country. And
Country punk.
man, on the way down there driving, you can see some historic spots.
Yeah.
Like you see the old plantations, the old
Yo, that's what I wanted to do in New Orleans.
plantations and stuff.
Plantations. Even
Oh,
though it'll
man.
vex me, but I want us to see that.
It's yeah, I mean, it's part of our history, even though
Sad.
It's-
but
it's-
it is.
it's not, you know what I mean, it's part of our histories as Americans and black in America. It's sad, but it is.
It is what it is.
It happened.
Our kids need to know for real, for real.
What
But we
came
ain't
from.
repeating that no more for real. You heard
No,
me?
we got.
But with number 45, he gotta go. Because he's trying to bring it back.
Trump for 2020. I'm
I
lying.
don't even say his name.
I'm
okay,
lying.
y'all. That ain't happening. Lord willing, that ain't happening. But
Trump
we
for
had a
2020.
blast.
Ah!
Jesus.
I'm
be
trying to keep a
praised.
straight face as I said it.
He tried, but it didn't work. But Mexico, yes.
Hey, I'm gonna
New
check that out.
Orleans, no kids, but yes. And Miami,
Miami.
no kids in Miami either, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to have to. They'll get scarred being on the beach.
Yeah.
Welcome to Miami. Ow. All right, this is WYTAP. Like and share. And if you want to have your business on the show, inbox me and we'll talk to you. And YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, we're on iTunes Podcast. Like and share.
Follow
like and
us
share.
everywhere y'all
Invite
can.
your friends. And if you want to do a nice donation, you could donate to us as well.
Straight from the website.
We appreciate.
Right.
We appreciate.
We definitely appreciate
We
the donation to
appreciate
keep
you.
us going.
We appreciate y'all checking in. We appreciate y'all commenting. Like and share.
Like and share.
Now, next week, what we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about Why people videotape when something serious is going on instead of trying to break it up.
And we got the polls up right now too on our page. Like,
yes.
What would you do?
Answer the poll. Would you
videotape a beef for somebody beefing, or would you break it up and help? You know what I mean? Because that's a serious thing that's going on. Everybody yelling world star videotaping stuff, but there's just not enough people sitting there breaking it up, trying to stop it,
for real,
and trying to get this situation dealt with.
Under control.
Under control. There it is.
You have men hitting on women and men videotaping and not stepping in. Elderlies being beat up and nobody's stepping in.
That's still
sad. They're recording it.
They're recording it.
So we're going to talk about that next week. And we already got the picture up for that too that we're going to put up this week. So we want your inputs. We want you to talk about what we're here to bring the real. We don't sugarcoat it. As you know, I don't never sugarcoat nothing. I keep it 100 and I keep it respectful. You know what I mean? Because everybody's opinion counts. You may not agree with our opinion or whatever, but that's you.
Right.
But we're bringing the real. We're bringing facts behind it, and we want to hear from y'all. Seriously, we appreciate y'all. This is WYTAP. What y'all talking about?
What y'all talking
about?
about?
And what we talking about is the real. Nothing but the real. Nothing but the real. If you ain't real, we don't want to hear from you. If you ain't real,
you ain't real.
We don't want to hear from y'all.
What y'all talking about? All right,
what
y'all
talking about? Like and share. And if you have some topics you'll want us to address, inbox. I read them. Hey, holla. And if you have a business you want to promote, inbox. We'll talk to you. We'll talk the business side. The business side. All right, have a good night. God bless. Sunshine out. Peace. In the Middle East.
What y'all talking about? 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 What y'all talking about?
If you ain't talking the real, then we ain't gon' talk to ya.
What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
If you ain't talking the real, then we ain't gon'